What kind of China have you seen? 9.60 million square kilometers, or 3 million square kilometers of Zhejiang. It is the world where the seasons revolve, where ice and fire, get off the ground like a bird, rise to the sky. The results are beyond your imagination. Go to places that are usually inaccessible. See the wonders of the sky. Overlooking this land that gets a long day and night, even the most familiar scene has changed. From the world around you to your distant home. From physical geography to human history. 50-minute air journey. An unprecedented experience. From now on, join us. Sky Tour. Zhejiang is located on the southeast coast of China. A treacherous river divides the land into east and west. The rolling mountains stretch from southwest to northeast. East of the territory, starry islands and winding coasts. Our journey begins with the bridge across the bay. Visit a distant memory in the archipelago. Crossing the island chain, we explore the ancient docklands, heading south and reuniting for a grand festival. Hangzhou Bay Bridge. A bridge with a total length of approximately 36 kilometers. Driving across Hangzhou Bay. Time from Ningbo to Shanghai. It can be shortened from 4 hours to about 2 hours. People buy this time for more than 13 billion yuan. This tower that spreads its wings in the sea is called Zhejiang. During construction, this used to be a dump for offshore operations. Now, it becomes a viewing platform that can look down on the whole bay. Years. It's the expiration date people set for the bridge. For this purpose, the builders laid more than 5,000 steel pipe piles on the seabed. The longest one is about 30 stories high. The part of the seafloor exposed is only about 1/8 of its surface. Jiangnan Islands, China's largest archipelago. More than 1,300 islands converge here. More than 10,000 years ago, here are the rolling coastal hills. As sea levels rise, mountains become islands. Mount Picturesque, an island full of legends in the Zhejiang archipelago. Ad. 859. Japanese, Monkey invite Guanyin statue to return home by boat from Mount Wutai. Travel to Zhejiang Islands, encounter wind and waves, can't move forward, so he dedicated the statue of Guanyin to this island. This statue of Guanyan, completed in 1997, is the new symbol of the island. Guanyan's faith. It is one of the four major bodhisattva beliefs in Buddhism, one of the most popular. Legendary. The place where Guanyan Bodhisattva lies is called Putaloya. In Zhejiang it is transliterated as Putua. Ningbo Zhishan Port. China's few natural deep-water ports. The hustle and bustle here has been going on since the Tang Dynasty, for over 1,200 years. About 2/5 of China's oil products, a third of our iron ore is concentrated here. From more than 100 countries and regions around the world, goods from over 600 ports are transited here. September. All fishing boats in Shipu Port, Xiangshan County are ready to go. Fishing has been suspended for 4 months. A fishing extravaganza is about to begin. Ice flushing equipment goes through long pipes, delivering dozens of tons of ice into the bottom of fishing boats. This ice allows fish to be caught after going to sea. Stay fresh for over 20 days. Crescent ship bays have memories. Shipu Port. It was the first Chinese film to receive international recognition. The filming location of Guangzhou. Sea sacrifice was originally a custom for fishermen to pray for blessings before going to sea. It started in 1998 and became a huge show. The children of fishermen release the fry into the sea with their own hands. Grateful for nature, will get rich feedback. Nearly 3,000 fishing boats cross the Tangwamen Bridge. Flood to China's largest traditional fishing grounds, Zhishan Fishing Grounds. Here we go. We set out from a beautiful island in the East China Sea, through the barriers of time, to touch one ancient city with the memory of landscape poetry, overlooking the aroma of rice on the hillside. The sediment that flows into the sea with the river, when you come to the vicinity of Antarctic Island, is the end of the falls. The world's rare Shaoxiang beach. Soft white sand. It is a gift from time and nature. Shellfish on the seafloor die and are washed and ground by the tides. The shells crumble into countless grains of sand. day after day. Lay out this beach. The most valuable parts of Antarctic island waters are below the surface. Cold water in the south and warm water in the north meet here. Wave from the bottom of the sea is brought to the surface in eddies. Shellfish and algae in different climate zones. You can find a suitable growing environment here. The seafloor of the Antarctic island is a paradise for shellfish and algae. Follow the seabirds. We went to visit yellow croaker farming in the Antarctic. Circular fence. It needs to be fixed to the bottom of the sea at a depth of more than 10 meters. The application of new technologies so that the fence can withstand frequent typhoon. Fishermen put 100 grams of fry in cages to eat delicious yellow croaker. People have to wait more than a year. This is an ancient city that has battled floods for thousands of years. Walk down 198 steps. You can board. The existing ancient city wall of Zhejiang Prefecture is more than 4,700 meters in length. In order to reduce the impact of Zhejiang floods, one channel along the river was built into a semicircle. Even a male soldier faces the enemy on 3 sides. The side facing the flood has also been trimmed out into an arc. The fortress-like buildings on the city walls are called hollow enemy platforms. This is the invention of a general in the Ming Dynasty. Mid-16th century, Zhejiang, a famous anti-Japanese general, built these hollow enemy platforms on the city walls. He later rebuilt the building, applied to the Great Wall in the north. Fly south. We came to Jiangnan Mountain. Billions of years of geological activity created the outline of the mountain. Then more complex natural factors, carving the eyebrows of the mountains. Jiangnan Mountain, a high mountain mainly located in Wenchu, Zhejiang. Under the rapidly changing sea of clouds, it is a pastoral field blocked by mountains and rivers. The historical migrants, scattered in the closed terrain of Wenchu, a complex dialect developed here. There are also great differences within Wenchu dialect. Even if they are all from Wenchu, they may not understand each other. Yangtze River claims to have 36 bays, 70 to beach, and 422. Zhejiang has welcomed a frustrated prefect. He wrote the scenery of this place into poetry. More than 20 ancient poems that have survived to this day become a pioneer in the creation of Chinese landscape poetry school. His name was Xilingyan. He must have seen Shai Weiyan by the Yangtze River. This piece is 306 meters high, a reddish boulder. It is wrapped between 9 peaks. From a distance, it looks like a giant mast. This is a quiet land. Poems passed down through the ages. It is the best memory of this landscape. The people of Zhejiang refer to the flat land in the mountains as a valley. A mountain of more than 800 meters in Yangjiang. It's being cultivated by these people. Eventually, huge terraces formed. Minggao is the name people gave to this terraced field. To acquire this mountain land, people here work hard for thousands of years. Over the vast lake, up the river, along the ancient times, we climb mountains to the end of the land, watch the eternal battle between the sea and the river. From the sky, we can understand this river more clearly. This river has 3 familiar names. Upstream is called Shinan River. The midstream is called Fakan River. Downstream is called Jiangnan River. Due to the twists and turns of the river, the ancients called it Zhejiang, also known as Zhejiang. This is the origin of the name Zhejiang Province. Between the mountains, when passing through and approaching Jiangnan County, the water level of Shinan River is gradually leveling off. 1950s, Shinan River Hydropower Station begins construction, a reservoir formed by storing water. The storage capacity is equivalent to more than 3,000 times the water volume of Hongzhou West Lake. There are 1,078 green islands floating above the water. Let it have the reputation of Chenda Lake. And below the surface, what we can see are 2,000-year-old cities. Good ecology also attracts herds of egrets. Net fishing is a major feature of Chenda Lake. Three huge nets divide the water. Fishing workers in small bites, little by little, by blocking fish, driving fish, stickle bags, etc., squeeze the space for fish in the water. Giant net fishing has a rigorous workflow. It takes days to log off the internet at a time. The record for a single catch has exceeded 300,000 catties. Leave Zhejiang Lake. Fly east along Shinan River. Nanfangchao. Shinan River meets Lan River. Meet at this lighthouse in the heart of the river. After, the two rivers received a new name, Falcon River. Meet is the 10th century. A painter named Huang Gongwang. In about 4 years, it painstakingly depicts the landscape of the Falcon River. His painting of the Falcon Mountains. It just so happens that the frieze frames this landscape, the face in the hearts of future generations. Jiangnan Mountain is a place where people's dreams of flying can be realized. Paragliding originated in the 1970s. The whim of a French mountaineer. 20 kilograms of equipment challenges the direction of the wind. Failure is just the beginning. The ultimate goal is to soar in the sky. August 18th of the lunar calendar. People surging by the Zhejiang River. Crowds waiting for the tide. Sea water of Hangzhou Bay and Zhejiang River. A thin white line collides in the sky. The tides are pushing inland from the ocean. The amount of water per second can reach hundreds of thousands of tons per square meter. Sea walls can withstand impacts of up to 7 tons. The wind and waves cannot stop the footsteps of warriors. As early as the Southern Song Dynasty, there are people who play on the waves when the tide comes. So that's where the term trendsetter comes from. More than 800 years later, surfing competition on the Zhejiang River tide. It's the new fashion here. The next journey, we started from a vibrant city, march into the depths of time. A tea garden overlooking a mountain, climbing up along huge rocks. Go to Qiangmi Mountain to visit the ancient Liushan Mountain. After taste water town in Xinjia Lake play. Watch a big play that uses the ancient town as a stage. In Yiwu International Trade City, you can find a lot of trivial goods. Business people here never mind small profits. Even a few cents of difference, it adds up. More than 200 countries and regions has business relations with Yiwu. Here are more than 1.8 million kinds of small commodities. The legendary Santa Claus lives in the North Pole, and every year the people of the world greet him. The decorations purchased, most of them are from Yiwu. White wall grey tile. Fireproof horsehead wall. The patio that gathers rain and wealth. The secrets of this seemingly ordinary Jiangnan village. Hidden in the center of the village, this place is called the Bell Pool. Half is land, half are ponds. It's like the yin and yang of Tai Chi. The whole village revolves around Zhongqi, form the pattern of Zhejiang China. Zhejiang village, Langxi city, Zhejiang province. Most of the people in the village have the surname Zheji. Lantern Festival is coming. Dozens of benches are connected back and forth. Form a dragon. Who got the dragon whisker? Who will have a year of good luck? The bench dragon needs to circle 3 times in front of the auditorium first. And we walk down the narrow streets of the village. Lantern Festival. It's a custom in this village that has lasted for hundreds of years. Tourists also like Kongming lanterns. Pray for good luck and peace in the coming year. Through the morning clouds, we can see the paintings of tea farmers on the ground. Mountains and hills. Humid and warm climate. It provides an excellent environment for the growth of tea leaves. Fly more than 824 meters from the ground. We had a chance to see what these 3 boulders look like. Tree Panshi. It has been on Earth for about 135 million years. Complex geological movements. Let a boulder be broken into 3 pieces like an axe. The walls of the hut form narrow passages. The narrowest point is only 3.5 meters. According to legend, during the Ming Dynasty, people had hired carpenters to climb wooden ladders to the top. It lasted 3 years. Not yet peaked, and the bottom pile is gone. In the late 1980s, the locals walk along the stone wall. More than 3,500 steps were excavated. Now, people can follow steep steps to the top. The forest coverage rate here in Jiangnan Mountain is as high as 98%. In the jungle, we are going to visit the ancient Liushan. Worldwide, natural forest of Liushan, built only in Jiangnan Mountain, Wuyi Mountain, China, and the Japanese islands of Honshu and Kyushu. Jiangnan Mountain has the largest group of ancient willows in the world. It's called the Tree Kingdom. This is over 2 meters at breast height. So the robot has to climb up about 50 meters to see the top of the tree. It is said to have been growing here for over 1,000 years. In the Qing dynasty, Emperor Qianlong named this willow tree the King of Trees. In 1930s, the tree king dies. In recent years, on the dry tree trunk, we found no branches. Not far from the big tree, king, a new king cedar tree is flourishing. Water is the true master of this land. Humans have spent thousands of years just learning to survive here. The perspective needs to be higher, so we can see what this plain looks like. Hanjiahu Plain, one of the regions with the highest river network density in China. Surrounded by Qiaomi Mountain, Taihu Lake and Qianzheng River. A depression is formed here. In order to survive, people build ponds in low-lying areas for fish farming. The dredged river mud is placed around the pond, soil for planting trees. Improved varieties of mulberry trees cultivate husks suitable for the local environment. This formed the pond-based mulberry. Mulberry leaf silkworm sand feeding fish. Ecological cycle agriculture model of fish manure mulberry. With the help of aircraft, let's go and see what the bottom of the fish pond looks like. In recent years, villagers in Nongsan, Zhejiang, erecting solar panels over fish ponds. Panels are used to generate electricity. Aquaculture can be farmed under the board. In October, the entire town of Zhejiang will be turned into a stage. East and West, classical and modern. Zhejiang is over 1,300 years old. The Zhejiang Drama Festival was born in this ancient town. Young child. Night comes. People come to the Zhejiang Grand Theater. More than a dozen theatrical performances will take turns here. This is for all those who love theater, prepared bedtime stories. Here we go. We went to pay our respects to a large Buddha surrounded by mountains. Heading northwest, we search for the history of the land of Baiyu. Following in the footsteps of Tang Dynasty poets, over mountains and mountains, rooftop sing realm on the road to Tang poetry in eastern Zhejiang. See this face. Almost every Chinese will blurt out his name. Big-bellied Maitreya Buddha. When Buddhism first spread from India to China, the image of Maitreya is still slim. Nice face. When Maitreya started to gain weight, it occurs around 5 dynasties more than 1,000 years ago. At that time, Zhejiang Ningbo chubby cloth-bag monk abandoned child, worshipped as an avatar of Maitreya Buddha. In the biography of Song Eminent Monks, bag monk is a fat monk with a frown. Such a smile, maybe it's hope from the people. Because the cloth-bag monk once preached the Dharma in Zidao Temple, and so it was used as a shrine for Maitreya. Have the Buddha's feet temporarily, hoping for future good luck. Clouds add to the mystery and majesty of Zidao Temple. Through the clouds, we can go further into the depths of time. In Shaoxing, we will meet Shikao unexpectedly. More than 10,000 bridges connect people to and from Shaoxing. Here you are with the ancients before the Qing dynasty. Over 700 opportunities to step on the same stone bridge. Fly close to the water. You can encounter the ancient graben in Jiangnan. There used to be a large number of cargo ships that relied on trekkers for towing, sailing the waters of Shaoxing. The width of about 1 meter spliced together by bluestone slabs, remembering the hard work of the trekker for more than 1,000 years. Head-on encounter with the canoe. Let's review the memory of Shaoxing quarrying together. This was originally a bluestone mountain. Generations of craftsmen chiseled through decay, removed half of the mountain stone. 2,000 years of mining, mountains have become a cliff. The stones were also mined nearly 30 meters underwater. East Lake, an artificial lake, become a huge bonsai left to us by our ancestors. "19 peaks from north to south." The screen unfolds in eastern Zhejiang. This building, built in a natural cave that runs through the rock wall, The ancestors couldn't explain the origin of caves. Just use your imagination to do it. In local legends, this is the flood ruler Dayu fixing the boat with ropes. A gaping hole. Chuanyan Nanqing Peaks. We continue from here to the southeast of Zhejiang. This road should have seen ancient Chinese hiking birds. Mayan hiking bird. It was still the Eastern Zhen dynasty. Zhejiang, the frustrated prefect in officialdom. He installed wooden rulers on the soles of his shoes. Go up the mountain and remove the front ruler. Go down the mountain and remove the back ruler. These shoes were later called crab cocks. Zhejiang's poetry started at school. Tianmei Mountain is also due to his arrival, received the admiration of many Tang Dynasty poets. The poet Li wrote poems that connect the sky to the sky. Let yourself visit in your dreams. The poetry of Tianmei Mountain has been passed down to this day. Fall from the clouds. We came to Tiantai Mountain. Tiantai Mountain, a sacred place in the hearts of Tang Dynasty poets. They come here again and again. Hundreds of preserved poems about Tiantai Mountain. They left it to us. Take a trip here. The stream has gone through several ups and downs. Years and years passed through this huge time vein. The Steinbeam waterfall is a must-visit place for almost every poet. Tiantai Mountain has a beautiful view. There are religions that attract poets. This has become the distance they yearn for. Final journey. We flew over a wetland. Explored the past on the canal. Listening to legends in the West Lake. A city with a long history. Writing a modern legend. Sixi wetland. A piece of land in the west of Hangzhou divided by a river fork. This wetland has undergone over 1,000 years of natural evolution to form what it is now. Legend has it that after Gaozong Nandu in the southern Song dynasty, I once wanted to build a capital here. He found it picturesque. Said the famous words that Zixi and left behind. The tortuous and low terrain not only retains the stream water, also left time. Leave Zixi, heading northeast. We fly through ocean. A storm of snow has reduced the color here. Let's go back to the past in Hangzhou. Beijing, Hangzhou Grand Canal, the longest man-made canal in the world. The canal changed Hangzhou. make here quickly become a transportation hub in the lower reaches of Jiangnan River. Hangshi's economy has also developed rapidly as a result. Light makeup is always appropriate. The appearance of the West Lake changes with the seasons. Unknowingly, the lake ripples with many stories and legends. Thousands of years ago, the West Lake was once connected to the sea. Not far away, the Jiangnan River is to the east of these waters, into the sea, the sediment that the river brings day after day. Finally, the connection between the West Lake and the sea is blocked, made this an inland lake. Almost every scenery of West Lake, there is an ancient story passed down by word of mouth. This tower on Shizao Mountain, the famous Fan Pagoda. The legend of Zhejiang and the White Snake added to people's love for the tower. That poignant love story. It also makes the broken bridge in Hangzhou no longer lonely. This tower overlooks the broken bridge. After much destruction and reconstruction, the tower is called Baishu Pagoda. Slender figure makes the tower seem a little soft. Night falls. The West Lake after the snow begins to take on modern colors. Leave West Lake. We enter Hangzhou now. Since 2000, Hangshi's development priorities come to the beach by the Jiangnan River. Jiangnan, a piece of land where the fast-forward button has been pressed. Fixed hours per week. 700,000 light source uses 30 tall buildings as canvases. Create a new color for the night. Advanced economy and advanced technology. Let Zhejiang with ancient history open a new era.